Done all this outside London Stadium. West Ham won, Leverkusen won. We go out of the Europa League, mate, but we go out fighting.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what Santoniki previously like. And before being cut, I think Marsh take 2. But
Yeah.
we, yeah, listen. As I said, we've gone out with fighting. We've not had our pants pulled down, which on another day we could have done. Like, Leverkusen, we know how good they are. Credit to them. They've won their league. They come in knowing that. We thought maybe they'd have a bit more of a hangover than they did. First half, we were all over them. Should and could have been out of sight, maybe 3 or 4 at least. Got the goal inside the first 15 minutes that we needed to do. They were chasing the game. Looked like they didn't want it. We were well up for it. I'll tell you what, if we played at that tempo every week, we wouldn't have any fucking problem. We wouldn't have any of this to contend with, So credit to our players as well. I think we've slogged it out tonight, and I think everyone's left it all out there. You could see how knackered that we was. I think Cresswell and Alvarez especially, they were sort of knackered and tired on their feet, dead on their feet. So take away the positives from it. We know how good they are. So everything, proud of this team. How far we've come the last 3 years have been brilliant. We have now bowed out, and that's, couldn't be more proud of the team.
Yeah, what made it harder is second half especially, the referee. Oh. I don't like to talk about it, but you can't not. What was
Do you know what, mate? I think the first half he weren't too bad, and he let the game flow a little bit more, maybe more so for them, but then he did it a bit for us, so gaining that control in the game. Second half, just complete disaster, like an absolute disaster, but quite what he was doing, I don't know. I know that we were all singing about it, and I don't think I've seen anyone quite as bad as him over here. I've seen one other one bad this season. I can't remember what game it was, but that just takes a piss. I think so that never helped us. But on another day, we could have been well out of sight prior to that. It wouldn't have mattered. Just a shame that we haven't got the strength in depth. It seems to be every single game, every single week, we're coming out here saying that if we just had someone who could change it, they had a few fresh legs. Boniface come on, you think here we go.
We had a 4 nails and a Benrahma, mate, and we let him go.
We did. But then I think, a few said about Lucas tonight. I don't think we missed Paqueta, I'll be honest. I don't think it was this sort of game where we got a time to lay about and arms up and flapping around. I think we were a bit more laboured in the second half, and I think we were a bit more knackered. We were holding on to the ball for too long a period of time. I think the Germans, Leverkusen were very good at taking the sting out of the game second half. I think they went for a passage of play, stringing 100 passes together. We couldn't get the ball. So
can we take the positivity of that first half and try and get that European place?
Without a question, without a question. As I say, that's what I was saying previously to Nick as well before being cut. I think, we can take all of the positives from it. We've now got to finish in the top 7, I believe, to be back in contention for the European spots. Can we do it? Who knows? We've got 5 tough games left now, 5 cup finals if that's what we're going to achieve, and that's got to be the ambition, I think, in the last 5 games now. So we now need to pick ourselves up, crack on again. We know we've got players coming off the bench that ain't quite up for it, but fair play to the whole team. This is what we support teams for. All right, we haven't lost a game tonight. We've gone out of a European competition. We've gone out against a giant in their own right, and for what they've achieved and what they're doing this season. So credit to our players. Let's go again on Sunday, Palace. Let's get back in the league. Let's try and get in that contention, get in them spots, keep ourselves above it, keep ourselves abreast of it, and let's go from there.
Marsh, hopefully we're there, mate. Cheers, mate.